Look how little space that van takes up in that hangar. Look how little space. I think you could fit 2 helicopters in one hangar, but look how little space the van takes up. It's ridiculous. Who packed this? Who says no more van can fit in there? Hey everyone, we're back with Files. Now I haven't played for a little while, but I've been watching other people. I watched a streamer play a little bit, so you know, I watched 2 streamers play a little bit. That's about as far away from... do you think the helicopter can reach? I'm interested in finding out the limits of what helicopter can reach. Well, who's on helicopter? It's looking good. I have learned about dog as well. Someone left a comment about dog, but I've also... Do you get the helicopter? I'll dispatch the van as well, just in case. Okay, doesn't reach there. Goes about this far. Oh, we're not gonna get out of Africa with the helicopter, unfortunately. I think. Madagascar. It's not the 100% best place for that. The USA, fuck the USA. Every time with the USA. I always have someone in Cuba now. It's a large dog.
Fenrir wolves are large canines. Not much different from normal wolves apart from their large size. Well-developed muscles ensure great strength and agility, as well as some protection against projectiles. On the other hand, their fur is susceptible to fire.
It's a big dog. It's just a dog that's bigger than you expect. You can light a dog on fire. It's possible. Oh, here. Now, sending out people with elephant guns. Where's my elephant gun? Do you think that's a bit much? Look, man, what if we see a really large man? The Nitro Express rifle, it's a whole thing. It does... we'll cross that when we get to it. We got Gdansk. Can I reach Gdansk? Okay. Helicopter's busy, never mind. Astanicom, go get him. And we're not gonna see... Oh, here. I would okay, we need to wait for the helicopter. I would really prefer... Game, you gotta stop now. That's a safe house. Well, likelihood is that's a land and take off kind of styled mission. You know what? I don't think the helicopter would have got there during the day anyway. The xenologist is here.
Oh, greetings. I am absolutely exhilarated to be your chief xenologist. You seem to be a good leader, Commander. I'm expecting a lot from this operation. I can see you're not exactly sure why I'm here, correct? Well, neither am I, to be honest. It doesn't look like there's anything going on where my unique skills would be applicable. But don't worry. I'm sure your intelligence officer or chief engineer or whoever else is conducting research here will seek my help very soon. I'm sure you won't regret inviting me here, Commander. And I'm sure I won't regret it either.
I don't know why I bothered showing up, but here I am. Thanks, xenologist. Should I do cyber? Is it time for cyber? I've been thinking about the Magnum. They did make the Magnum a lot worse. Increasing its accuracy fall off over range, but like, you get in its range and you can output a lot of damage quite quickly with a Magnum.
Close range.
You know, flashbang grenades. I've been watching someone use those a lot, and flashbang grenades, they reduce time units, and I think they give like a debuff to accuracy that you can't see. There's nothing. They do like glow blue, but you can't tell exactly what's going on there. So I always, you know, that's why I didn't immediately go for them. How many did I put on that? Oh, it's 2 dashes. That's quite tricky. Spider Queen Corpse. Sportman. Will be a good spot. And 5 hours. Okay. Okay, that's too many. Not yet. Where are you? Here. Give it a minute. That's monsters, right? It's just cold. Okay, no, you could just do that actually. 2 hours? I've been waiting months. What you got? Regular bullets? We can use the crap bullets for this. On Francisco. I was looking earlier, by the way. Francisco and Tommy have the equal highest kills in all of XCOM. However, in Francisco's case, it is counting a civilian. Christian maybe put down the crossbow. Yeah, he likes it. He's getting good with it. What do you mean put down the crossbow? Oh. Is that a flare gun? Or is that a Webley? You know, you can right click and see what it is, I think. Nope, I'm wrong. Maybe, I mean, whatever it is, I haven't researched it, so. We are out in the open here. We are directly underneath a street lamp. I kind of want him to leave the house, but I don't think he'll do that, because they hate me. Just making sure he's awake. Hey guy, we'll get it over here. The MP5 is like actually kind of decent accuracy over range. Nothing else that XCOM of nothing else in the files so far can like bust that. Can we get a cool aim here? That was really bad, Tommy. That was not even at the right level of elevation. Oh, he came down. That's what the bulletproof vests are for, baby! Definitely do want the night vision on though. I don't trust one of these to do them. Yeah, alright not to. Well, you know. We tried. You're gonna shoot your friend. I've seen you fucking shoot that civilian, Francisco. I know what you're about. I'm gonna be mad about that forever, Francisco. It's not the done thing. The guy, one of the people I was watching was also... Loon's like me. Loon's old and infirm and only presses all the buttons instead of using the shortcuts. But I saw someone using the keyboard shortcuts for all the he's super dead. Okay, one of the suspects was captured, the other was reduced to atoms. Some minor collateral damage there from XCOM. What are you gonna do? Here's a little I don't know. 1 hour. I do want it to be full on fuel because I'm not sure it will reach otherwise. Okay, helicopter, we should be fine. Presuming I didn't wait too long. Do I want to do this at night? Kieran Kim's out there. The good agents. I don't remember if I have the correct equipment in Van 1, but you know. Hey, you know what time it is. I think I do want to be at night. The enemies do have the advantage of spot a sniper AI at night, but also the player has the advantage of being able to intelligently place their units and be able to use flares to dictate what areas of the map get to be light. I don't know if Exalt have like... Does psychic drugs give you good night vision, or are we good? Well, you know, there's one way to find out. And it's quite possible that we are surrounded by, like, crazed gunmen on spawn, and there's nothing to be done other than take off. Send it. Is eerie without, because I have the music off normally when I play. Do we see anyone over here? We don't see anyone anywhere. Hey, we see him. Tangos. Wow, I didn't want you to shoot at that guy, but you know, if we can hit him, that'd be really handy. I mean, it would have been really handy. Okay, smoke would have been helpful. But, since I do not apparently have access to that, I might just have to give him the turn. Okay, that guy at the front has armor on. There are 6 of them in a line? Huh. How badly could we miss here? The one at the front is the one that I'd ideally like to capture. He is bleeding. It's going alright so far. Don't want to say anything I can't take back, of course. You know, I figured they might well miss, but there's a, you know, it's a target-rich environment. We can kill one of these fellas. That's fine. Also, I believe their spotter sniper AI is probably a bit more powerful than what we've been up against so far, so they are fairly likely to start firing back even without line of sight. So, you know, be wary about that. If you're gaming along at home, we got both of them wounded. One of them's down. Emma's doing great. I like having them back to back so no one can sneak up and shoot them in the spine. It's why the armor's weakest, you see. I don't see the guy at the front. Who was at the front? The one we stunned is down. And by down I mean he's perished. There's a lot of men just armed with metal bears who I am shooting to death on purpose. We could maybe even go for an Indy. A lot of people seem to like default to aim shots, and I'm like, that is so many ton units doing that. I understand the missing bothers you, but it's part of the process. You want to default to snapshot, in my opinion. Snapshot you go to. Snapshot's the workhorse, that's how you get things done. Different for different weapons, of course. You got a sniper rifle, probably don't want to put too much stock in those snapshots. The pulling out the flare was unnecessary there. Oh hey, it's you. We really would like to capture him. He does have a knife, though. Let's go, Emma. Whichever the club man. Dynamite? That guy needs to go, though. If Kieran Kim could blow him away. Can you not see him? Kieran Kim can't see him. It's 'cause there's no light next to him. And I dropped the torch on the floor. My lack of forethought. I've been saying everything in the wrong order recently. It's a whole problem. Just keeps happening. I should crouch with him. That's an obvious. Excuse me? Sir? He's right there. Crouch is 4, right? And standing up's 8? I might be wrong. Just take the shot. It's been a minute. It's been. Sorry. Right back at it, Fox. Okay, that guy I would really like to stabilize. Yeah, you know what? It were a good idea to not crouch. A lot of these guys do have hunting rifles as well. A hunting rifle, that'll kill you. You know, it's so few time units to put the thing back on your belt rather than drop it on the floor. I've been just dumping my items on the floor this whole time. Like, ever since I started playing. So maybe I don't know everything there is to know about XCOM, you know? Maybe there's room for... My normal thing is... There's so many items in the game that you're probably only going to use like the one time. Okay, well we got eyes on. We did get a lot of them at the safe house there. That is not the same guy I was just looking at. He's only got a pipe. The other guy had a rifle. Those Berettas are doing work. Another thing, I think people... I always say people underestimate how good pistols are in XCOM. One of the people I was watching was using the AKM rifle instead of the Berettas, and they were having... I don't want to be rude, but they were not having as good results as I'm getting with the Berettas. I should have brought the torch. I can see where I dropped the torch. We don't always not throw our gear on the floor. Yeah, you got him once. You got him once. No one can say anything about it. I'd go for the MP5s over the AKM every day of the week. But I do like pistols in XCOM. I love getting those cheap shots. Let's get that back. I do kind of want to leave someone with the hostage. I just want to make sure he don't get up. As much as if they've been knocked out, they will surrender if you kill everyone else. I don't know where that guy with the rifle went. That won the end of that sentence. They were a different sentence. I'm sorry. Yeah, they can, you know, get back up and pick up their gun and start wreaking havoc. Never mind. That was a solid mission. We got one of the goons. We got the infiltrator. One of the goons just turned himself in. The one with the rifle who'd wandered off. We only got one rifle, despite the fact that I saw many. How many? We didn't get any metal pipe? What is the salvage team doing? What are they doing with all my metal pipes? Yeah, I figured that might happen. Well, we don't need all these Daganites. All these Black Lotus guys who take 4 years to interrogate. Looks fine to me. Emma is a master of the Beretta 92FS. Just like Agent 47. Of course, Agent 47 does not use a Beretta 92FS. I believe he uses a custom 45. He uses silver ballers. Hitman heads will know this. Doesn't use a 1967 Colt 45, which is holding back the vampires and keeping me alive. Well, that went well. I'm happy with that one. Good job, squad. We're worried we're not gonna. Please not at night. Okay, that's fine. We can do this at night. We have a torch. We have 3 flares. Okay, no, we've got flares. Looking good, Pippin. Here's the thing. If a dog has the combat harness on, they can have items. They can't use them because they're a dog and they don't have thumbs. But if you put a smoke grenade on there and you prime it, they can just drop the primed smoke grenade. And that's true of grenades that aren't filled with smoke. You can put a grenade on a dog. Dogs are really fast and have high reactions. So you can put a primed grenade on a dog, have him run around run around behind someone, drop a grenade, and then run out of the room. And then at the end of the turn, they'll explode. What we got? Muckstar from UFO Aftershock? Does Muckstar have a gun? Muckstar's shoot in UFO Aftershock. Muckstars shoot and see in the deck. And they're really quick. Okay, we're getting out of there. Good mission. Bring the torch, those are expensive. Won't mind the medkit too, Lucas, if you're up for it. Shouldn't have. Okay. And you can't, though everyone with a real gun can't see. Shouldn't have. Let's go. They didn't go bad. They didn't go good. 26 civilians were killed. There wasn't anything we could do there. There was no way for us to attack the enemies. You know what? We got it down from 600 by showing up. Shame about Angel and the Makarov clip. Poor Angel Koev. New guy just dropped. Poor everyone who got shot. Wait, I haven't put Cyprian Jabronsky in his Kevlar. Yeah, we got. They're gonna be out for a while. Well, you know, we got less penalty for not being able to do that mission than we would have if we. Muckstad, I don't know. They seem a lot less dangerous in UFO in the UFO games where they don't do anything and then die. That's a shame. I'll be a good spot.
It is sometimes crucial to infiltrate a country quietly to avoid a diplomatic incident. XCOM agents can pose as sportsmen going for a training camp. This will, however, restrict their equipment to items that are appropriate for their cover. It will also allow XCOM to buy and use sporting rifles on missions.
Now here's the thing with sportsmen: you can't just carry a gun to a sporting event unless it's a designated sports gun. So you have pretty limited equipment on this. And surfers, it's even worse. Is a katana sport? But I learned about Muckstars. Next time we'll just not move. Next time we'll just take off in the first second of the mission. There are a lot of situations where there's just a mission that's not reasonably completable. And you just have to know in advance, ideally, that hey, if X is true on spawn, then just take off. There's an old video.
Hello, this is Guava Moment, and I'm here to show you the proper way to deal with Lobsterman cruise ship terror missions. Now, contrary to what you think, your starting layout isn't all that important. And that's the proper way to deal with Lobsterman terror missions.
That's the correct strategy. Anyone who tells you otherwise, they don't know what they're talking about. I'm less scared of Black Lotus than most of the others, but they do have the fucking actual ninjas at the bigger bases. And that is a problem. I straight up don't think I beat an Exalt safe house though. They have like real guns. They have like M16s. If the spawn hadn't been so exposed and they didn't have such high reactions, because holy shit. If we could have got into a building, we could have let the civilians fight for a while and just seen. You'd think Muckstars don't have very much health, because in UFO they have no health, but they also do no damage in UFO, so like, you know, my knowledge of that series maybe isn't useful here. If we could have got, I don't know. There's a lot of monsters that we beat there, but if we'd have got Chupacabras, it could have been a squad wipe on turn 1, so it is what it is. I also don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry, I've just been staring at this for a really long time. I'm trying to find something that does something, I think. Oh, hey, I need that. I need alien field trace. Need that for the research. Understood. Yeah, get the men off spot bar for now. Put them on alien field trace. I think the footman's probably going to take a month. Gonna take a million years. Large gun. Actually gains a power bonus from accuracy.
This hunting rifle's powerful enough to kill elephants, but only in the right hands. Anything harder than elephant skin has a good chance of stopping it.
The damage is crazy on someone with 70 accuracy, and that's where they all kind of naturally go at the end of the training. Also, it does less damage against armor. It's got but armor values for regular guys are so small, and the aim shot accuracy and range, it's pretty good. It is very heavy, and the ammo costs these 3 bullets weigh 3. Each bullet weighs 1. We can buy a Nitro Express rifle. We're allowed to have fun here. Sometimes. You never know when you're gonna have to shoot an elephant. Flashbang. The stat penalties aren't that bad. Like, reducing firing by 20 is not what you would expect from someone being blind. I don't know. It's mostly use it to reduce the time units if you think they're going to overwatch you. We can buy a few of those. We can see if they get used. Now all my guys are out again and no one's at Astana or Havana. I have noticed. I mean, you might as well try. It sometimes works. Didn't work. I think getting to the missions in this mod is unnecessarily annoying. But I kind of think the geoskip stuff that almost every mod does is just tedious and stupid. I don't know why people want this part of the game to be more fleshed out than looking at a big marble part of the game. I especially don't know why anyone wants the air combat to be more fleshed out. The air combat in XCOM sucks, man. It's just not a real thing. The only good thing about it is that it's so simple you don't need to think about it. Please don't flesh that out. Anyway, that's probably gonna be files for now. We'll try and not get anyone killed next time, maybe. Who knows? It's just Angel. It's been on 12 missions, only killed 4 people. This guy, you know, one of the best. Look at that score. That's what Angel's score was. What a bad guy. Asan Kim's gonna be way better.